Welcome to the Man Utd stream, hope you're doing well. It's Sunday morning and have we got transfer news for you or what? This is going to be an absolutely crazy transfer window day because the massive deal of Benjamin Sesko could be taking place today. The finalisation of it could be taking place today. We're waiting on news from Benjamin Sesko's camp on which club he prefers. Is it Manchester United or is it Newcastle? But then we've also heard reports that he's not going to give his go-ahead to a club until Manchester United do not enter the fray and make an official bid. We're going to be discussing that and lots more in today's show, so make sure you stick around, make sure you hit the like button on this video, and if you're not already subscribed to the Man Utd stream channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you can become part of a huge Manchester United community, a fast growing Manchester United community, and you can keep up to date with all the latest transfer news and more from one single daily dose. Okay, stop everything, sit down, listen to this transfer news because it's very important. Yesterday we heard that Newcastle put forward an offer for €75 million plus €5 million in add-ons for Benjamin Sesko, and this was huge news. Newcastle made the first move. Man United have still not made an official bid for Sesko. They're sitting back watching things as they are, and later on in the evening we heard that Leipzig had returned to Newcastle rejecting that offer of €75 million plus €5 million in add-ons. They rejected it outright, saying that's not enough, we want more for Sesko. What will United be thinking right now? They're sitting there probably thinking, shit, we don't want this. We don't want it to be paying €75 million plus €5 million for Benjamin Sesko. That's way out of our budget. No way do they want to be paying that much. So what are United thinking? Will they go in with an official bid or not? We're hearing some reports that United might back out of this deal totally and go and pivot and go for someone else like Watkins or another striker who's going to be a lot cheaper and maybe get us just as much goals as Sesko might in next season or the season after. However, there's some reports saying that no, United have sat down, they've sat down with Ruben Amorim, they've sat down with the board and they have decided to go all in on Sesko. They will get him at whatever cost. What the hell do you think that means? Do you think United will pay in excess of €80 million for this guy? I can't see that happening. I can't. Drop your comments below on what you think about this breaking news. Do you feel United will make that big payment and get this deal done? Or will they let this one slide and let him go to Newcastle? Newcastle, on the other hand, have got no limitation. We all know that they're going to get a huge sum of money when it comes to the sale of Alexander Isak. Newcastle are not in short supply of money. They've got rich Saudi owners and they really can, if they want to, blow everyone out of the water. And this is where that decision from Sesko himself on what club he wants to join is so important. Does he want to join Man United, the heritage, the club with all the history and everything? Look, United still, till this day, are the biggest club in England, if not the whole of the world. Everything that they do is micro-analysed. Everyone wants to know what's going on. But at Newcastle, not the same. And then another question, as a striker that is coming in, you're probably thinking is, why would Alexander Isak want to be leaving Newcastle? He's got him in the Champions League, things are going in the right direction. Why would he want to now jump ship and go to another rival club? Question marks, alarm bells, why is that happening? Is it because Newcastle just simply are not big enough for him and he wants to go to a bigger club? Maybe. Look, you don't know what the hell's going on behind the scenes. The transfer request from Isak must put some question marks in Sesko's head. Why is he doing that? Why is this striker wanting to leave? Now also in the last 24 hours we've heard United hold a trump card, and that is Rasmus Højlund. RB Leipzig like Rasmus Højlund. They want him. Leipzig want some kind of swap deal with Højlund. If they were going to do a deal with Sesko, they want some kind of swap deal with Rasmus Højlund coming the other way. I'd say definitely do that. If that is the case, and United are trying to save some money, we've put price tag on Højlund for about 30 million. Let's just put him in there into the deal and then make the rest up with the cash that they need. That's what I would do. Drop your comments below on what you think. Of course, look, I would do it within a limit. I don't think Sesko is worth in excess of 80 million euros. I would walk away. I would walk away if it's the costing that much. Drop your comments below. This is of course objective. Some of you out there might be thinking, no, forget that. Just put whatever is needed to go and get Sesko. For me, it's not just about signing Sesko. It's about setting a precedent where other clubs are watching United and they're thinking, okay, they're not going to overpay for players. If we keep on overpaying for players like Sesko, like Højlund and so forth, every transfer window is going to be the same. We can't complain then when we turn up to clubs and they say, right, we want double or we want 10 million extra that we were going to charge the next club. Newcastle have had their bid rejected and now everyone's waiting. Everyone's waiting. It's like a game of chicken. I mean, Sesko's waiting for United to confirm their interest. United are waiting for Sesko to confirm his desire to move to the club. And Newcastle are sat there looking at Leipzig thinking, do they even want to sell him to us or do they want to sell him to United and take Rasmus Højlund? It is such a crazy transfer, this saga. This is what you call a transfer saga. It is absolutely crazy. What will come of it, we're not quite sure. What we do know is it's reaching its peak today. We've heard that the agent of Sesko has come into Leipzig to discuss the final move. What is going to happen? We're going to bring you everything as and when it breaks, so keep tuned to this channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you do not miss any further developments on this massive deal. Now, in other transfer news, we've got so much going on. We've got the game tonight against Everton, the last of the pre-season games. We've got Garnacho wanting to leave to go to Chelsea. Chelsea have got him on the list. Chelsea want to buy Garnacho. We're talking about 30 million valuation for Garnacho, which I think is way less. I mean, he's got so much potential. He genuinely has got so much potential. 30 million for Garnacho, I think, is an absolute steal. And I think Chelsea or any other club, I think there'll be lots more clubs coming in for Garnacho near the end of the transfer window. I can't see it just being a simple one-horse race where Chelsea come in and make a bid for 30 million and get Garnacho. I mean, a lot of clubs will be looking at Garnacho thinking he could quite easily come in and fit into our teams. What do you think about that? Drop your comments below. This is going to be a crazy couple of days of transfer news and more. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. You are watching the Man United Stream channel by the fans for the fans.